NBA action for you coming up. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. Hey, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Franz Wagner was in the Rookie of the Year consideration last year for the Magic. He said there are a lot of reasons for fans to be excited for the future. We've got a lot of young talent, but my job is to be in the now and try to win games. What's helped me so far is focusing on each day at a time. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he is definitely ahead of schedule. David, thanks. A look at the starting group for the Magic. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's Fultz in at the point guard position. And for the Pelicans, McCollum and Jones are their guards. Ingram in the front court with Williamson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick, and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Now here's Jones. McCollum kicks to Jones. Four on the shot clock. Williamson in the post. A second chance effort. And Carroll grabs the board. And the Magic with possession. Suggs with the ball. Inside. That's good from Banchero on the assist from Suggs. Banchero's got the opening bucket of the night here for the Magic. Ingram outside. Fultz against McCollum. Knocks it loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Misses off the right iron.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
Now Suggs. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Williamson left side. Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram against Wagner. Bounce pass Ingram. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Valanciunas. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
When you earn your keep inside, you get used to fighting through contact. Valanciunas getting it done.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now, here's Wagner. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. From deep. Fultz, no good. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now, here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Ingram passes to McCollum. Back to Ingram. Pass to Valanciunas. In the corner, it's Ingram. Lets the 3 fly. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Here's Banchero. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
First free throw is good. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's McCollum. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Pass to Williamson. Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel, because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
And he makes both free throws. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
The shot's good from Carter.
Fultz is not just looking to score the ball. He also is equally engaged in terms of facilitating for his teammates.
McCollum, no good. The Magic have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Suggs kicks to Banchero. Carter outside, releases, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here's Ingram. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Smitty taking a look at Brandon Ingram. He is a very difficult matchup.
He is, Kevin. He scores in bunches, works well as a facilitator, and is capable of serving as a lead ball handler. Plus, with his length and skill set, he can play 1 through 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off a shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Good on the second free throw. A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
Now, here's Suggs. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Banchero. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
We try not to dwell on losses like that, but hey, you can't help it. Hopefully, they'll learn something from that defeat.
Now, Fultz, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. Now, here's Banchero. Guarded by Valanciunas. Banchero kicks to Fultz. Off target from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 3. Down low, here's Williamson, and he banks in the layup. Williamson's got 6.
This is where Zion is most comfortable, using his size and touch to his advantage.
Fultz looking around. To the inside. It's stolen by Valanciunas. McCollum outside. There's the triple. Offensive rebound. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Second shot opportunity. Valanciunas, good.
That's Valanciunas' game. Beat you with size and power. Takes the contact and completes the play.
The pass to Banchero. To the paint. Here's Suggs. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Here's McCollum. His 4th shot, his 4th miss. Still looking for his touch tonight.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So Banchero will go to the free throw line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on. And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Pelicans. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Now here's Lewis. New Orleans moving it around. It's Murphy outside, and it's Wagner with the rebound. The Magic have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Isaac passes to Banchero, and finished off by Banchero.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Isaac against Murphy. And Daniels up top, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And the shot goes in.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now, here's Ingles. Really had an off game against the Pacers. Never really gotten to his rhythm. Isaac outside. Harris outside. Over Lewis. That shot off. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
You know, sometimes you don't play up to your full potential. The important thing to figure out is what went wrong.
Now here's Lewis. Following the miss by Gary Harris. From deep. Lewis misses. The Magic have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And here is Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now, here's Banchero. Covered by Nance. Count that one from Isaac.
And one area Isaac must continue to improve upon. Has the size to dominate inside. Now just needs to add the muscle.
Now, here's Lewis. Nance trying to break loose. Here's Valanciunas. And another shot. No good there. Nice defense from Wagner. Now, here's Ingles. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Yep, that one goes in there. Banchero's got 11 points.
We've talked about it before. Unselfish, great awareness. Ingles willing to turn down the shot if someone can break free.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And guys, how about the leadership and veteran presence a guy like Joe Ingles brings?
No doubt he's not scoring the ball like he used to as a starter, Kevin. But what a luxury knowing you have Ingles available off the bench.
Okeke's checked in for the Magic. Here's Daniels. Orlando grabs the miss. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
You know what happens? You start to miss a few. You develop a lack of confidence, and suddenly it becomes contagious.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Murphy passes to Valanciunas. Fade away. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Harris against Lewis. Pass to Okeke. And here is Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Okeke. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Isaac with the steal. And here's Ingles outside. That one misses. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Passes it to Isaac. Harris outside. Here's Wagner. Good. And Harris gets the assist. And the Magic lead by 11.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
The pass to Murphy. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Daniels has got 5 now.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Lewis against Harris. Isaac kicks to Harris. Pass to Wagner. On the wing, Harris. Lewis covering. Okeke, no good. Pelicans trail by 8. Here's Murphy. Nice defense from Wagner.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harris. The rebound by Nance.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Paolo Banchero getting it done for the Magic. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. Back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Magic are doing, what do you think?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Magic leading by 5. And so in the game for the Magic, the guard set is Fultz and Suggs. A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. And the dunk by Williamson.
Nearly unstoppable. No matter where the pass is delivered, Zion will go up and get it.
Now here's Fultz. He's covered by Daniels. And the basket by Isaac.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
Pass to Daniels. Got a piece of it. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Good place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks. Now, here's Wagner. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Indiana.
And you know, another way he impacted the game was forcing turnovers. Really disrupted the offensive flow. Talented, driven, he puts constant pressure on your defense.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now, here's Marshall. He's tightly guarded. They get it back. Over Fultz. In the corner, Daniels. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando leading by 9. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Here's Isaac. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
And that one's good. Ingram.
With a look that good, Ingram is so consistent. Defense, you have to keep a closer eye on him.
Wagner outside. Passes it to Suggs. Trying to get open is Carter. And there's Suggs on the assist from Wagner. And the Magic lead by 9. Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Daniels passes to Ingram. Marshall with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 6 to shoot. Ingram wide open. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have two guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
And the Pelicans making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Banchero's checked in for the Magic. Throws it up high. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Out to Ingram. Second chance shot. And finished off by Williamson.
Next level strength and athleticism. Zion making his presence felt on the offensive glass.
The pass to Wagner. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to Williamson. Banchero grabs the board. Banchero's got 7 rebounds in the game. Suggs. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And you know, Jalen Suggs has had to deal with some huge expectations, but he's got a great attitude and always works hard to live up to them.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 7-point differential. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend. A healthy Zion is a force to be reckoned with.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Orlando.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And in addition, their three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time. And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
You got to give a lot of credit to Wendell. He moves well without the ball, gets to the right spot, and has great hands.
Now here's McCollum. 11 points for him in that last game against the Knicks in New York. Pass to Ingram. Here's Jones. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Ben Carroll. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Three trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the strike.
And the first one drops. Good on both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Passes to Marshall. Now Ingram. Williamson outside. It's stolen by Fultz. Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
They get the rebound. Marshall. Off target at the rim. Magic leading by 10. Down low. Here's Ben Carroll. And Jones sends it back. To the left wing. Marshall inside the three-point line. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. For Orlando, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Now Fultz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Carter kicks to Fultz. Shot clock at 5. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And Fultz doesn't fear physical contact. I think that's what makes him special. When he's knifing to the rack, he's ready to take on the hit from the defense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And he can't get the first one.
And the explosiveness of Fultz really is incredible. Just he's effortless in terms of getting where he wants on the court.
Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Okeke comes in for Suggs. And he's good on the second. Pelicans trail by 9. McCollum kicks to Murphy. Now the pass to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Valanciunas with the ball. Outside, Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in. That one is no good. Magic leading by 8. Driving inside. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
And here's Murphy. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jones, the pass to Murphy. Now here's Valanciunas inside. And it's McCollum in the corner. And stolen by Harris. Here's Okeke. Pass to Wagner. Banchero with the ball. Nance on him. They get it back.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Jones, no one around him. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Joe Ingles is checked in for Wendell Carter. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Ingles. Here's Okeke. It's up a 3. C.J. McCollum with the rebound.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Fires for 3. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. It's stolen by Jones. To the inside. Another shot. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Valanciunas.
The persistence of Valanciunas paying off in a big way on the glass. He is just a tremendously hard worker.
Wagner outside. Back to Harris. And that one is off. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Murphy on top. Dishes it to Nance. Kicks to Murphy. Back to Nance. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Smitty, the talented Larry Nance, has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
And this is part of the reason they're down. The free throw line has not been kind to them this quarter.
Some changes for New Orleans. Daniels, he's checked in for Herbert Jones. And Lewis subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And the second free throw, good. Here is Harris. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Okeke. He kicks it to Banchero. It's deflected. Here's Wagner. And the shot goes in. And the Magic lead by 6.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Now, here is Murphy. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
1:51 left in the second quarter. Harris with it. Now, Valanciunas defending. And finished off by Wagner.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And so it's New Orleans with it after the Magic pick up 2. Lewis passes to Daniels. Pulls up. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Wagner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Okeke. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And it's the Magic with the ball. Daniels with it. 8 points for him. 50 seconds left here in the second. The pass to Murphy. Beyond the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Murphy's got 6 points.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Harris passes to Okeke. Pass to Ingles. Wagner against Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. And here's Harris from the arc. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Lewis outside. And Valanciunas kicks to Lewis. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Magic lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando.
At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy, kind of like Shaq's suit.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they owned the offensive boards.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. McCollum and Jones are their guards. And it's Valanciunas in at the center. That's the Pelicans 5. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Suggs is fearless. I mean, anytime you try and get physical with this young man, he seems to embrace the contact, and there, an opportunity for the end one.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Here's McCollum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ingram outside. Pass to Jones. Suggs with the steal. To the middle. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
With a 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
McCollum kicks to Jones. Now McCollum. Jones finds Ingram. From outside, off the mark. Orlando leading by 7. Down low. Here's Wagner. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's McCollum. Teardrop shot. Here's Valanciunas. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Back to McCollum. Over to the left wing. Williamson in the post. He's defended by Wagner. And that one is good. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Pass to Wagner. To the paint. Here's Suggs. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 11 points in the game.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Jones. He's got 6 for 3. Ingram. Carter pulls it in.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And there's the drive, and Suggs throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Here's McCollum. The Magic getting the bucket. The tray, and it's Jones. That time on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Fultz. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. There's the pass to Suggs. Valanciunas against Carter. To the wing right side. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Suggs missing.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
We talk about players. Steve, we talk about coaches and GMs, but not too much about owners and their effect on the game and the organization.
Kevin, the owners for me are A1. It starts from the top. They're the ones who hire the team president, GMs, and coaches. And certainly, there's some teams who have some great owners.
Wow, here's Ingram. He has 5. Jones from outside. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Pelicans making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Isaac. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Nice to see Williamson spot the open man. He has awareness and ability as a passer.
Fultz the pass to Suggs. Carter kicks to Fultz. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Franz Wagner.
Tough inside. Ingram's got a lot of moves he can beat you with.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Magic.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
First free throw is good.
You know, I love that Brandon Ingram continues to grow his game. We've seen him get better at moving the ball, which only makes him more versatile on the floor.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
Isaac misses. Pelicans trail by 7. In the corner, it's Ingram. Shoots over Wagner. Here's Williamson.
Oh, did you see that? Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
Now, here's Suggs. 13 points in the game.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's McCollum. Pass to Marshall. Ingram outside. Williamson trying to free himself up. Moves back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Being that Valanciunas is 7 feet tall, he is a real problem for the defenses.
The Pelicans have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And the first one drops.
He's a big man who plays to his strengths. Valanciunas offers a lot of grit and toughness.
Valanciunas hits them both. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Here's Fultz. And Wagner has it in the corner. Suggs with the ball. 15 points in the game. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And the Magic making a change here. Banchero's checked in. Now, here's Marshall. Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Ingram outside. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story, inconsistent with his offense.
Fultz kicks to Suggs. Passes it to Isaac. Inside, Fultz. Isaac trying to break free. That's good from Fultz on the assist by Isaac.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Poked away. Suggs with the steal. Fultz the pass to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Now, here's Marshall. And the pass to Murphy. Pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. No good off the back of the rim. Magic leading by 9. With the drive. And finished off by Fultz.
You gotta love how Fultz uses his strength on these tough finishes, elevating up and over the defense and just finishing in traffic.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Lewis checked in for New Orleans. That free throw good from Fultz. New Orleans gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Murphy kicks to Lewis. Pass to Nance. Knocked away. Isaac with the steal. Passes to Fultz. Here's Okeke. He's guarded by Murphy. Another miss by Orlando.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And Valanciunas has got the ball here for New Orleans. Down by 12. Nance against Isaac. Nance passes to Lewis.
Get there.
Now Murphy. 6 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Lewis. Ball's knocked loose. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here is Suggs. 15 points in the game. Tipped away. The pass to Isaac. Fires the three. Orlando getting another chance here. And finished off by Banchero.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Lewis. Pass to McCollum.
I got him.
Here is Daniels. 8 points for him. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Magic. And it's Orlando's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Fultz the pass to Ingles. Banchero with the ball. Valanciunas is there. Here's Ingles. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Aggressive move by Ingles. Has good size out of the backcourt. Able to challenge you inside.
The Magic have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
And what we're seeing lately from Ingles, he's a two-way threat. Has the size, length, and instincts to affect both ends of the floor.
And Ingles drops them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Pelicans trail by 16. Pass to Murphy. And here's Daniels. Now here's Valanciunas. 12 points for him. And the three ball is good. McCollum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
For his career, C.J. McCollum is around 40% from deep. Fantastic.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. Back to Fultz. The 3. Orlando gets it back.
That was nice. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Now here's McCollum. Passes it to Murphy. There's the 3. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got 4 rebounds in this game. Fultz with the ball. The pass to Banchero. Kicks it to Ingles. Over Nance. The offensive rebound. And Caro. Count that one from Isaac. Isaac's got 4 this quarter. Pelicans trail by 17. Cullen passes to Daniels. Shot from 6. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
Can you believe it? He's missed every shot he's taken. Yet this team still continues to hold the lead.
It's stolen by Banchero. To the middle. And the basket by Isaac. And that's 11 points for Jonathan Isaac.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Pass to Daniels. Now Valanciunas. New Orleans moving the ball around. He dishes it to Daniels. Clock at 6. Over Ingles. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Orlando leading by 19. Now Fultz. He has 6. Pass to Banchero. Over Nance. Offline with the baseline jumper. And so it's the Orlando Magic taking a 19-point lead into the break. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. 4th quarter on the floor for the Magic. Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. Banchero out there with Isaac, and it's Harris in at the point guard. Now here's Jones. Ingram right side. Nance with no one around. A three-pointer off the mark. Orlando leading by 19. And here is Suggs. Pass to Wagner. Here's Suggs. And there's the pass to Harris. He kicks it to Suggs. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting 34% from the field, that's not going to get it done. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Mo Wagner's checked in for the Magic. It's McCollum on the wing, guarded by Harris. Jones looking for an opening. McCollum, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Pelicans trail by 17. Ingram outside. For 3, Nance. And the dunk by Williamson.
The defense can't stop a force like Zion. Once he's airborne, the slam is almost inevitable.
Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Wagner kicks to Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot goes down. And the Magic lead by 17.
And this is why Suggs was a top 5 pick. Jalen's got tremendous playmaking ability.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Jones. Here's Ingram. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Wagner's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No doubt the size of Isaac is a problem for the defense. Excellent at using that long frame to draw contact.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And Isaac really continues to intrigue you. A 6'10 forward who's just got great agility and can be a nightmare in transition.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Carter comes in for Mo Wagner, and it's Fulton for Gary Harris. And both free throws good for Isaac. Pelicans trailed by 19. Cullen passes to Jones. Now here's Nance. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. To the inside, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And it's in Larry Nance Jr.'s blood. Remember, his dad, Larry Sr., won the first ever dunk contest.
Now here's Fultz. Wagner kicks to Isaac. Pass to Fultz. Three-pointer. The Magic again can't hit.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
McCollum finds Jones, and Williamson throws it down.
We talk about Zion's strength, but the body control is also elite, especially for a guy his size.
Now, here's Wagner. And he drops it in from the low post. And the Magic lead by 17.
So much sharper, so much more efficient with this shot this half. Just taking what the defense allows.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Nance with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Passes to Jones.
And on defense, Isaac using all of his height and wingspan, and it really creates a situation where the offensive player is uncomfortable.
Clock at 4. For 3, Ingram. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Suggs passes to Isaac. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And at 6'11", Isaac's able to take a hit and still get the deuce.
McCollum kicks to Ingram. The pass to Jones. Over Suggs. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jalen Suggs.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Magic leading by 18. Now here's Fultz. Wagner on the wing. Pass to Isaac. Kicks it to Suggs. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Ingram dishes to Nance, and it's good for 2.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Pass to Suggs. Fultz against McCollum. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Valanciunas, who's checked in for New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 19. Ingram outside. Back to McCollum. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Kept alive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Power and control from Zion. He's able to find a shot despite the foul.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Orlando leading by 18.
Who's got more kills?
Wagner outside. Carter against Valanciunas. Carter, the pass to Wagner. Williamson with the block.
And you look at Zion's playing style. Everything he does borders on the spectacular.
And so here's Orlando. Just 5 to shoot. Isaac misses.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game. Orlando's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Suggs. Wagner with it. He's covered by Ingram. Carter on the wing. Out to the right wing. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Pelicans trail by 16. Williamson, the pass to McCollum. Outside, Jones. Now here's Williamson. Not a lot of room. It's Wagner atop the key. To the left wing. McCollum against Fultz. Down low. Isaac trying to break free. And the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Fultz, the pass to Isaac. Wagner with it. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And finished off by Williamson.
Well, that is why we call CJ a combo guard. He can score with the best, but he also can facilitate.
Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Jones. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. Fultz, the pass to Banchero. Over Williamson. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Right side Jones. To the paint. And slam dunk by Ingram.
With that impressive wingspan, Brandon Ingram can sure make plays above the rim.
And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Leading by 12. There's the pass to Suggs. And Wagner has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. And Jones sends it back. And in transition, it's Ingram. Here we go.
Awesome. Brandon Ingram typically isn't about the flash, but he showed it right there.
Magic leading by 10. Fultz with the ball. Pass to Banchero. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. 19 points for Paolo Banchero.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Valanciunas finds Ingram. From 10 feet out, that's good on the jump shot. Ingram's got 6 in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Wagner. Banchero with the ball. Feeds it to Suggs. A shot, no good. Good work defensively by Jones. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 16-7 run. And the dunk by Williamson.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Fultz against McCollum. Wagner on the wing. Ingram with the steal. Jumps up. Here's McCollum. Finished off the break. And that's now 7 points for C.J. McCollum.
You see the strength by C.J. McCollum on that bucket.
Here's Fultz trying to get open his target. And finished off by Banchero.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Floats it up for Williamson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Up top, Fultz. He's guarded by McCollum. Suggs with the ball. Working on Jones. 6 to shoot. Wagner left side. That shot, no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
Money! And now they trail by just 4.
He's been here before. CJ with a huge bucket.
Passes it to Fultz. Now Banchero. And that's an intentional foul. 44 seconds left in the fourth. Tries yet again. And it's Banchero missing. First free throw is good, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
An all-star in this league. I think Brandon Ingram will deliver at the line.
So he gets them both.
Yeah, that's who you want stepping to the line when the game is close.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Now Fultz. Now the pass to Carter. Clock at 6. Back to Fultz. Banchero with the ball. Working on Williamson. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Also, interesting choice to be made right here. You need either a 3 or a quick 2 and a foul.
For 3, Ingram. He's off from 3. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're down by 4. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, pure desperation right now. Do you think there's enough time?
Here's Ingram. It's good.
You can count on him. Ingram has accepted the responsibility of being the man.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.